Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today I want to share a story that can genuinely change the way you react to people who try to trigger you, annoy you, or drain your peace. Because the truth is, no matter where you go or what you do, someone will always try to test your patience. But the real strength is not in controlling them, it's in controlling yourself. So let me tell you a powerful story that shows how to actually stay calm, no matter who tries to push your buttons. There was once a young boy named Ishan. He was smart, hardworking, and generally a peaceful person. But he had one major problem: he would get triggered very easily. If someone insulted him, he snapped back. If someone pushed him, he pushed harder. If someone didn't listen to him, he got frustrated. And this habit started affecting his relationships, his confidence, and even his daily happiness. One day, after a particularly bad argument with one of his classmates, Ishan came home furious. His mother tried to talk to him, but he brushed her off. He locked himself in his room and spent the whole evening replaying the argument in his head. Every time he thought about it, he got even angrier. His father watched him struggle silently, and finally decided it was time for a lesson. The next morning, his father called him outside. On a small table were a hammer, a bag full of nails, and a wooden fence behind their house. His father said, "Ishan, every time someone makes you angry today, instead of reacting, I want you to come here and hammer one nail into this fence." Ishan was confused, but he agreed. He thought it would be easy. But the day went worse than usual. His younger brother annoyed him, his mother asked him to repeat a chore he thought he had already done, and at school, his classmates teased him again. Each time he felt triggered, he picked up a nail and hammered it into the fence. By the end of the day, he had hammered 17 nails. He came to his father and said, "I didn't realize I get angry this often." His father smiled gently and said, "Good. Tomorrow, do the same. But this time, try to reduce the number." The next day, Ishan tried. He controlled his tongue. He breathed slowly when someone teased him. He walked away when someone tried to argue. And by evening, instead of 17, he hammered only 11 nails. Day by day, the number reduced. Some days there were 8, then 5, then 3, and finally, one beautiful day, Ishan didn't hammer a single nail. He ran to his father excitedly. "Today, nobody triggered me." His father shook his head. "No, son. People didn't stop triggering you. You stopped reacting." Ishan realized that was true. Then his father gave him the next task: "Now, each day you control your anger, remove one nail from the fence." This took much longer. It's easy to react. But it takes discipline to stay calm. Some days Ishan succeeded, some days he slipped. But slowly, the nails came out, one by one, until the fence had no nails left at all. He proudly showed his father. "Look! I removed all the nails. I think I've learned to stay calm." His father placed a hand on his shoulder and said, "There's one more thing." He pointed at the fence. The fence was full of holes. "Do you see these marks?" his father asked. "Every time you reacted in anger, you left a mark, not on the fence, but on people. Words spoken in anger, decisions made in frustration, reactions made without thinking, they create holes in relationships. Even when you apologize, even when the situation is resolved, the holes remain. That's why staying calm protects not just you, but the people around you." Those words hit Ishan deeply. He stood there staring at the holes, understanding something he had never realized before. The fence wasn't just wood. It was every relationship he had hurt because of his reactions. From that day on, Ishan made staying calm his greatest strength. If someone tried to trigger him, he didn't react immediately. He took a breath. He reminded himself that his peace was more valuable than winning an argument. That walking away wasn't weakness, it was wisdom. That being calm was not about being silent, but about choosing the right moment, the right words, and the right energy. As months passed, people noticed the change in him. His classmates were surprised at how unbothered he had become. Some tried even harder to irritate him, but when he didn't give them the reaction they wanted, eventually they stopped. His relationships improved. His mind became clearer. And for the first time in years, he felt genuinely peaceful. One day, one of his friends asked him, "How do you stay so calm? Doesn't anything bother you?" Ishan smiled and said, "It bothers me. I'm human. But I've learned that reacting is like handing someone else a remote control to my emotions. I refuse to let anyone control me like that." His friend nodded thoughtfully. And that day, even his friend learned something from Ishan. Staying calm doesn't mean you're emotionless. It means you've learned how to manage your emotions instead of letting them manage you. It means you've understood that someone else's behavior is a reflection of them, not you. It means you've accepted that you can't control others, but you can always control your response. Imagine two scenarios. In the first, someone insults you. You snap back, argue, fight, maybe say things you don't mean, and later regret everything. In the second, someone insults you, and you pause. You breathe. You let their words pass through you like wind passing through trees. You choose not to let their temporary mood ruin your entire day. Which version of you is stronger? Most people think reacting aggressively shows strength. But real strength is staying calm in situations that once made you angry. Real strength is remaining peaceful where others lose control. Real strength is patience, not rage. Here's something we often forget: you can't stop people from judging you, mocking you, disagreeing with you, misunderstanding you, or even disrespecting you. But you can stop giving them access to your peace. You can stop letting every comment break you. You can stop letting every argument drain your energy. Your calmness is your superpower. And when you learn to master it, people will stop seeing you as someone who can be easily triggered. They'll see you as someone grounded, stable, controlled. Someone who rises above instead of sinking into anger. Someone who inspires instead of reacts. So the real question is, how do you stay calm no matter who tries to trigger you? You pause. You breathe. You choose not to let someone else's chaos become your storm. You remind yourself that reacting won't fix the situation, but staying calm might. You tell yourself that your peace is worth protecting. And most importantly, you practice it. Over and over again, just like Ishan did, one nail at a time. If someone pushes you, let them push. That doesn't change you. If someone mocks you, let them mock. Their words reflect their character, not yours. If someone tries to drag you into drama, step away. Protect your energy like it's the most valuable thing you own, because it is. Your life becomes lighter when you stop carrying unnecessary anger. Your relationships become strong. When you respond thoughtfully instead of reacting instantly. Your mind becomes clearer when you stop letting small things disturb your inner world. And one day, just like Ishan, you'll look back and realize that nothing outside you has the power to control you unless you hand it that power. So the next time someone tries to trigger you, remember the fence. Remember the nails. Remember the holes. And choose calmness, not for them, but for yourself. Because calmness isn't weakness. Calmness is confidence. Calmness is intelligence. Calmness is power. And the one who stays calm, wins.